Oatmeal. It's warm, comforting, and feels like a hug for your insides. But what if I told you that mixing the wrong foods with oatmeal can turn this breakfast favorite into a health hazard, especially for seniors? In today's video, we're diving into 7 surprising food combos that seem healthy but can mess with digestion, blood sugar, and even your medication if you're over 60. So stick around, because you might be unknowingly sabotaging your health with your morning bowl. Before we dig in, pun intended, let me know in the comments where you're watching from and what your go-to oatmeal topping is. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health smart tip from Seniors Franchise. Let's kick it off with number 1, grapefruit. Looks innocent, right? Bright, juicy, bursting with vitamin C, feels like it should be the superhero of breakfast. But for seniors, especially those on medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or anxiety, grapefruit is public enemy number 1. Why? Because grapefruit isn't just fruit, it's a biochemical troublemaker. It contains compounds called furanocoumarins, say that 3 times fast, and these bad boys mess with a crucial enzyme in your gut, CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for breaking down many medications. But when grapefruit enters the picture, that enzyme gets blocked, meaning your body can't metabolize your meds properly. So instead of getting the dose your doctor intended, your bloodstream ends up flooded with more medication than your body can handle. Think dizziness, irregular heartbeat, confusion, muscle breakdown, and in extreme cases, kidney failure. And when do most people love to eat grapefruit? Breakfast. Right when they're also taking their morning pills and mixing up that wholesome bowl of oatmeal. So now you've gone from a heart-healthy breakfast to a dangerous drug-boosting smoothie bowl. But wait, it gets sneakier. Grapefruit doesn't just ruin one type of medication. We're talking statins, like Lipitor or Zocor, risk of liver damage or muscle pain, calcium channel blockers for high blood pressure, sudden blood pressure drops, anti-anxiety meds like buspirone, excessive sedation or confusion, and the effects of grapefruit can last up to 72 hours. So even if you eat it one day and take meds the next, it can still cause problems. Yikes. Bottom line, if you're over 60 and on prescription meds, especially common ones for chronic conditions, grapefruit should not be anywhere near your oatmeal, or your kitchen for that matter. Swap it for berries, apples, or bananas. Your heart and your pharmacist will thank you. Number 2, dairy milk. Yes, really. Wait, what? Milk? The wholesome, creamy companion to oatmeal that's been warming breakfast bowls for generations? Yup, it's on the list. And here's why. While milk might seem like a calcium-packed health hero, for many seniors, it's a hidden digestive villain. After the age of 50, your body starts producing less lactase. That's the enzyme responsible for breaking down lactose, the natural sugar in milk. No lactase, no fun. That undigested lactose just hangs around in your gut, causing all kinds of chaos. Bloating, gas, stomach cramps, diarrhea. Not exactly the energizing start to your day you were hoping for. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even realize they're mildly lactose intolerant. They just think they're getting older and their stomach's acting up. But the truth is, it could be that splash of milk turning your healthy oatmeal into a morning gut bomb. Now add that to the fiber-rich oats, and suddenly, what should be a gentle digestive helper becomes a bloated disaster waiting to happen. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up your creamy oatmeal dreams. Switch things up with plant-based milks like unsweetened almond milk, light, nutty, and super low in sugar. Oat milk, creamy and naturally sweet, plus it blends beautifully with oats. Go figure. Soy milk, high in protein and often fortified with key nutrients. Most of these are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making them senior-friendly alternatives that support bone health without upsetting your digestive system. Win-win. Tucker 3, dried fruits like raisins or cranberries. Ah, yes, the sweet little jewels of the oatmeal world. Raisins, cranberries, chopped dates. They look innocent enough, right? Just a handful tossed on top for a little chewy sweetness. What could go wrong? Well, more than you think. These dried fruits might seem like a wholesome choice, but they're actually sugar bombs in disguise. That's because when fruit is dried, all the water is removed, but the natural sugars stay concentrated. So what looks like a modest sprinkle can quickly turn into a blood sugar roller coaster, especially for seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance. In fact, a single tablespoon of raisins can pack in as much sugar as a cookie, and cranberries. Many brands are sweetened even more to counteract their natural tartness. So what you thought was a heart-healthy topper is really spiking your blood sugar before your spoon even hits the bowl. Now here's the thing. Spikes in blood sugar aren't just about feeling a little off. For older adults, they can trigger fatigue and brain fog, increased inflammation, long-term nerve and kidney damage, a crash later that leaves you hungrier than before. Not ideal for breakfast. So what's a flavor-loving oatmeal eater to do? Swap dried fruits for fresh ones. Blueberries, rich in antioxidants and much lower in sugar raspberries. Loaded with fiber to help stabilize blood sugar strawberries. Naturally sweet and hydrating sliced apples or pears. Gently cooked with a pinch of cinnamon for a cozy treat. Fresh fruits are more hydrating, higher in fiber, and far gentler on your body's glucose response. Plus, they add vibrant color and natural sweetness without the hidden sugar trap. Pro tip: if you really miss that chewy texture, try soaking a few raisins or dates overnight to soften them. Just watch the portion size. A little goes a long way. So next time you're prepping your oatmeal and reach for that bag of dried cranberries, pause, grab some fresh berries instead, and give your body the gentle, nourishing start it actually needs. Here's 4. Honey, especially raw. Honey. Ah, honey, the golden, sweet nectar straight from nature's hive. It seems like the perfect all-natural sweetener, right? You might even be thinking, but it's natural, it has to be good for me. Well, while honey is a healthier alternative to refined sugar in many ways, it's not quite the miracle food it's cracked up to be, especially for seniors. Let's talk about raw honey for a second. Raw honey has that gorgeous, unfiltered quality that makes it seem like the healthier choice. But here's the catch. It can contain bacteria that's harmless to most people, but could cause serious problems for seniors with weakened immune systems. You see, botulism spores, which are often found in raw honey, can lead to infections. While this is rare, it's a risk that's more dangerous for older adults whose immune defenses aren't as robust as they used to be. It's like playing with fire when you don't need to. But wait, there's more. Even if you're not choosing raw honey, regular honey is still just sugar. And we all know sugar is a sneaky villain when it comes to managing things like weight, blood sugar, and overall health. Especially for seniors, consuming too much sugar can contribute to blood sugar spikes, increased inflammation, weakened immune response. And guess what? It's easy to pour a little extra honey into your oatmeal without even realizing it. Before you know it, you've added a good amount of sugar that your body might not need first thing in the morning. So, what should you do if you're craving that sweet kick to your oatmeal? Time to rethink your sweetening strategy. Cinnamon. It adds a warm, cozy sweetness without the sugar rush and boosts metabolism too. Stevia. A natural, zero-calorie sweetener that doesn't mess with your blood sugar. Vanilla extract. A little splash adds flavor, complexity, and sweetness without the sugar spike. By switching to these alternatives, you're reducing your sugar load while still satisfying your sweet tooth. Your immune system will thank you, and so will your waistline. 5. Instant flavored oatmeal packets. Instant flavored oatmeal packets. The easy, convenient go-to for a quick breakfast. You tear open the packet, add hot water, and voila, breakfast is served. It's fast, it's easy, and it even says oatmeal right on the label. So it must be healthy, right? Wrong. These little packets of convenience are sneakier than they seem. While oatmeal in its purest form is a wonderful choice for seniors, those pre-packaged flavored varieties are loaded with stuff you don't need: added sugars, artificial flavorings, and excess sodium. Let's break it down. Added sugars. Some flavored oatmeal packets have as much sugar as a candy bar. Seriously, this is bad news for seniors, especially those managing insulin resistance or diabetes. The sugar spike that follows can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels, leading to energy crashes, mood swings, and more serious complications over time. Artificial flavorings. These fake flavors might make your oatmeal taste like maple or cinnamon, but they don't bring any real nutritional value to the table. Plus, some artificial additives can trigger digestive upset or contribute to other health issues if consumed in large quantities. Sodium. That's right. Sodium hidden in flavored oatmeal packets to enhance taste can contribute to high blood pressure and strain on the heart. Not something you want if you're dealing with heart conditions or looking to stay on top of your health. It's a triple threat for seniors, especially if you're already managing blood pressure or blood sugar levels. So what's a quick oatmeal lover to do? Pro tip: stick to plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats, the unflavored, unsweetened, and all-natural kind. You can cook them up quickly and still have the peace of mind knowing you're not loading up on extra sugars, sodium, or chemicals. And here's where the fun begins. Add your own natural flavors to customize your oatmeal the way you like it, without all the unhealthy baggage. Fresh fruit. Toss in some blueberries, sliced bananas, or strawberries for sweetness and fiber. Cinnamon or nutmeg. These spices add warmth and flavor without the sugar spike. Nuts or seeds. A sprinkle of almonds, chia seeds, or flax seeds brings in healthy fats and protein. A dash of honey or maple syrup. For those who still want a hint of sweetness, a tiny drizzle is all you need. You'll still get that comforting bowl of oatmeal, but without the unnecessary extras. Not only will it be a much healthier choice, but it'll be customized to your own taste, and your body will thank you for it. So next time you reach for that instant packet, remember, you can make better oatmeal at home in just a few minutes. Healthy, satisfying, and totally under your control. 6. Nut butters when they're the wrong kind. Nut butters. Who doesn't love a good dollop of creamy peanut or almond butter to top off your oatmeal? They're rich in protein, healthy fats, and can add some serious flavor to your breakfast. But here's the catch. Not all nut butters are created equal. While natural nut butters are an amazing choice for seniors looking to boost their nutrition, commercially processed nut butters can sometimes be more like a dessert topping than a healthy addition. Let's talk about what goes wrong in these jarred versions. Added sugars. You'd be surprised to find out how many popular peanut butters are loaded with added sugar. They're sweetened to taste like dessert, but that sugar can cause blood sugar spikes, weight gain, and even mess with your insulin levels. Added salt. That extra sodium can raise your blood pressure, which isn't ideal for seniors already dealing with hypertension or heart conditions. Too much salt can also affect kidney function and contribute to fluid retention. Hydrogenated oils. A big red flag here. Some peanut butters contain partially hydrogenated oils, which are loaded with trans fats. These fats are known to raise bad cholesterol, LDL levels, and increase the risk of heart disease. No thanks, right? So, what's the safer, healthier option? Go for natural or homemade nut butters that are free from added sugars, salt, or unhealthy oils. Look for peanut butter or almond butter that contains just one ingredient, peanuts or almonds, and maybe a dash of sea salt. Simple, clean, and good for you. You can also make your own nut butter at home. All you need is a food processor and a handful of unsalted nuts. It's surprisingly easy, and you'll have a fresh, preservative-free batch ready to spread. The best part? A spoonful of natural nut butter goes a long way. You don't need a whole heap of it on your oatmeal to get the benefits. Just a little will give you that rich, creamy texture and the healthy fats you need without the extra junk. And finally, number 7, protein powder. Protein powder. We've all heard about it, right? It's the go-to for fitness enthusiasts and a quick fix for anyone looking to add a protein boost to their meals. But here's the thing, not all protein powders are created equal, especially when it comes to seniors. Why is it a problem? While protein is super important for maintaining muscle mass, supporting metabolism, and keeping you energized throughout the day, many protein powders on the market are loaded with junk. We're talking about artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose. These can irritate your digestion, cause bloating, or even lead to sugar cravings. Additives and preservatives, all those mysterious ingredients on the label, might help the powder last longer on the shelf, but they can put unnecessary stress on your body, especially on your liver and kidneys. Stimulants. Some powders include ingredients like caffeine or other stimulants that can spike your blood pressure or mess with your heart rate. Not ideal if you're already managing blood pressure or heart conditions. Potential medication interactions. A lot of these powders can interfere with certain medications, making them less effective or causing side effects. And for seniors on regular meds, this is a biggie. So what's a safe and healthy alternative for seniors? If you must add protein to your oatmeal, choose wisely. Go for plant-based protein powders, pea, hemp, or brown rice protein, that are free from artificial sweeteners and additives. Unsweetened options, trust me, your oatmeal will already taste sweet enough without the sugar overload. Look for labels that mention low in additives, organic, and digestive-friendly ingredients. You'll want to keep your body happy and not burden it with extra chemicals. A great tip? Keep it simple. You can also try adding Greek yogurt or silken tofu to your oatmeal for a more natural protein boost. Plus, they're loaded with good-for-you nutrients and are easy on the stomach. The key takeaway? Protein is important, but the source matters. Stick to clean, senior-safe options that don't come with a bunch of questionable ingredients, and you'll be all set for a breakfast that keeps you feeling strong and healthy. Conclusion: when it comes to oatmeal, the idea of healthy toppings can be a bit tricky, especially for seniors who may have specific health concerns. While oatmeal is a fantastic base, what you mix into it can either boost your health or cause problems. From the dangers of mixing grapefruit with medications to the sugar overload in dried fruits, it's clear that not all ingredients are suitable for every diet, especially for older adults managing chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and digestive issues. But don't worry, healthy oatmeal is still very much within reach. By being mindful of what you add, you can create a delicious, nutritious breakfast that supports muscle health, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps your body in tip-top shape. Opt for fresh fruits instead of dried ones, go for unsweetened plant-based milks instead of dairy, and choose natural nut butters or clean protein powders that don't have hidden sugars or chemicals. The key to a great breakfast is balance. Think of oatmeal as your blank canvas. Then paint it with the right foods that nourish your body. In the end, a little knowledge goes a long way, and with the right ingredients, oatmeal can be an easy and safe meal that fuels your day without any hidden dangers. So next time you sit down to a bowl of oatmeal, remember, it's all about smart choices and knowing which foods to pair with it for the best nutritional benefits. Here's to making your mornings as delicious, nutritious, and safe as possible, without any surprises.